Okay, so bin 13, it's emoji pineapple plush. Sold for $19.99 on eBay. It took about 3 months. Would I pick it up again? Likely, because Amanda loves pineapple plush. Yeah. Pineapple decor. It's not very big. It is new tag. So $19.99, and it sold on eBay 3 months. So luckily from Hawaii, I would assume. Yeah, it's a cute little plushie. $20 for that little guy. If you're wondering what size totes these are 105 quart totes. We have about 325 of these. So yeah, that's a lot. A lot of plushies here. Next up is a Carter's Child of Mine pink little angel rabbit. So that's in bin 29. Sold on eBay for $13.60. Be right back. All right, let's see if my description, we're back for that. Carter's Child of Mine pink little angel rabbit. Again, sold for $13.60 on eBay. We get a lot of lovey requests from worried mamas that their baby's not sleeping because they don't have their lovey, their security blanket. So, see if I can figure this out without actually looking at my phone. Loveys are one of those things it's hard to discern, because especially when they're in this mix, there's so many loveys. Okay. And we're gonna have to look at the phone as expected, so I'll come right back with. Okay, so in my defense, it wasn't a lovey, it was just called a lovey. I guess you can use that term depending on who you are. It's a rattle. A lovey can be just a comfort item, as well as like this little security blanket plush. So in my defense, this guy sold for $13.60 on eBay. In May we listed it, so a couple months. Okay, here we are at bin 69. It was a Sesame Street Ernie plush hand puppet. Sold on eBay. Took about 3 months to sell for $25. And let's see if we can find it. There we go. Here he is. $25. Take it all day. Probably paid maybe $1. Maybe. So the next one is going to be Animal Adventure Jack Russell Terrier with heart paws. So these are heart paw plush, Animal Adventure, MTY International. Usually sell them at Walmart, and we sell a lot of these. So you'll see in a minute what it is. But $21 on Poshmark, and it was listed in May. Come back to it in just a second. Okay, since I started selling, getting all these sales together, we actually sold another item that's actually right here. So we'll go ahead and pull this in real time. Did sell on Etsy, and it sold for $35. It's a Bert and Ernie plush. So bin 69. And let's see when it sold. It was listed in September, sold in November. So Bert and Ernie. Vintage, of course. Let's see. Good old Bert and Ernie. Well, there you go. Look at these little guys. So, it doesn't have to be big to be worth a lot. There's another vintage Ernie right there. So, we're going to continue to get sales, I'm sure, as we go. It is fourth quarter. 'Tis the season. And all that jazz. We'll be right back with that animal heart that I promised. It might be that one, but we're going to double check. Okay, we are back, and it was right. It was this guy. So it was right on top, which is really great. There it is. Animal Adventure. There's different color ones, so I would pick these up all day. They sell anywhere from $15 to $19, sometimes in the 20s, depending on the dog. So again, Walmart, if you know, you know. Okay, so up next is 2006 Hilux Growls the Pink Lion Cub plush. Sold on eBay for $45 and sold in 3 months. So let's go ahead and find out. Here he is. TY Ploofies. Can't say enough about these. You see these out in the wild all day. All day they sell on eBay. They sell on Etsy. So really weighted in the feet. Got beans, vintage. Check marks to everything. Almost feels like terry cloth, to be quite honest. So pretty good deal. Go back to the next one. Okay, we are back to the garage. We're finished up in the shed. We are looking at bin 119. Again, don't judge me. It's fourth quarter. We need to clean this garage. It is a hot mess, but we'll get that done hopefully soon. It's only been a day since our last video, so 119 is right here. We are looking for Folkmanis Snowy Hand Puppet. So Folkmanis is a great brand for puppets. If you didn't know, now you do. Should be on the lookout for that. It sold for $22.50, and it did sell via offer on Nifty. Took 3 months to sell, and we'll go ahead and get that guy out of there. I think that might be him right there. Okay, so that was him. He has a little stick inside him that makes his head swivel. He's kind of cool. And the Folkmanis tag is in there. I don't know if you can see that. I think it might be cut, but there he is. Super awesome. He's got that leather talon, so it's really quality puppet. All right, we'll get to the next one. And editing fail. Here we go. I forgot to tell you how much he sold for. I think I told you in the last clip, but he sold for $22.50. Again, Nifty offer. So there he is. Okay, we're back, and it was right on top, luckily. So tag's not. It has seen better days, but I think it was $18. Vermont Moose. So not a bad bundle deal. Okay, Cole's Cares. Curious George is up next. Sold on Depop. We just actually started selling on Depop. I think we started selling it like a month ago. We're already up to 30 sales on that platform. This one was a nifty offer. So again, paying for itself here. Took 3 months to sell. And thing about Kohl's Curious George is they sell so fast. Sometimes our inventory gets a little wonky. So I'd be curious as to if it's even in here. See if I can do this in real time here. So it may not be in here, but I do have another one stashed away. So because of this, I keep one in reserve. All right, so there it is. He was in there, so that's good. Again, this guy's bitten me on the ankle a few times because it does sell so fast. So if you're not tracking that, make sure you pick up Curious George. Okay, this next sale is in bin 188, which was here. This one is a TY Beanie Baby Swiper. I don't pick up a lot of Beanie Babies. If they're mixed in with something else in the bag lot, I'll get them, pick them up. But $19 or almost $20. Took about a month to sell. And I do have another one swirled away that I need to list. Look at it's right on top. Some more much needed grace. So another one are easy. So there he is. Swiper no swiping. We'll swipe up to the next video. Part out, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say that I gotta move everything again. I know everybody's like, smash your head, right? So I'll come back and make sure this is all cleaned up. 191's the bottom here, so I need to re-shift everything. Really should get out here and clean. But yeah, 191. We're looking for a Target pillow fort, African American throw pillow plush. It's a doll young lady in a dress. So we're gonna go ahead and pull her. She sold for $15 on Poshmark, and she was listed in July. Okay, Team Umizoomi plush. Sold on eBay for $13.16, so not a lot, but we'll probably pay pennies for it. It was listed in May. It's in bin 209. And yeah, so I didn't put back the bin that I moved. Let's skirt around that. Come out here. It's a beautiful day in Alabama. The day after Veterans Day. And my wife's Vera Bradley collection right there, 209, is in this mess. So we'll be back with that. Okay, here she is, Pelfort and Fearless and beautiful doll. Didn't have pants, but did have the shirt, but the buyer didn't care. She still paid for it. This one's off to its new home. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought to get to. So Umizoomi is what we're looking for. Never even heard of Umizoomi. It's long after my time and my children's time. So Nickelodeon, Umizoomi, and there he is. So go figure, I throw Umizoomi into the basket, but I'm not recording and it actually goes in this time. So post edit, Kobe. I got it in. Anyways, so the next one is, oh, an Umizoomi. Let's see here. He sold for $13.16 on eBay. I probably already said that. It was listed in May. So not the most expensive of sales, but again, pennies in. All right, so bin 218, which is right here. We try to categorize by different categories. Like this is what we would consider baby plush, like junior plush, like younger type of shows. Then we do like character driven. We do animal. So we try to put things like similar things together. But in this case, when you sell like a Levy, and there's like 20 in there, it could take some time. This one sold for $18.40, listed in July, sold on eBay. So we'll go to get that guy out of there. Okay, we're back to give you some context of what this is like, trying to find a needle in a haystack, or a needle in a stack of needles. So here it is, really super cute. This one's going to its new home. Okay, so this bin is my bone of contention. I have a love-hate relationship with teddy bears, so I try not to pick up too many because they don't sell very fast, and this one was an example of that. Listed in July. It was in our profit pile for a long time because of that reason. Didn't sell for very much. Would I pick it up again? Likely not. $13.60, sold on eBay, and I'll come back and show you what that looks like. Okay, here's a bin, and like I said, I guess apparently there's not just bunny or bears in there. There's a bunny, but here it is. Super cute, right? Vintage for sure. Would I pick it up again? Probably not. I try to. I'm always conflicted because it's hard to let things just at the bins go to the landfill when I know there's someone out there that wants this teddy bear. Did it sell for a lot? No. Did I make someone's inner child probably healed? Likely. So we saved one. So for those who are out there looking for their desperately in search of, we are trying to do our best to help also run a business and mitigate some of that. So yeah, so really cute. Here he is. On to the next one. Turn around from where we just were and look up, and 262 is right there. So Snackles, it's the Zuru blind bags. I think they are blind bags. They're holding different snacks. Like this one's a Mentos Plush and another one. So they're just holding snacks. It's right there. So we'll go ahead and pull it in real time. That guy sold for, let's see, $22.50, listed in September, and sold on eBay. So $22.50 for 2 Snackles, and they're a lot more than that in the store. So it was right there. Oh, 3 Snackles. I was wrong. So it was a bundle. Again, has a little, let's see, Kung Fu Tea. So capybara, a dragon with a Reese cup, and a hedgehog with a Mentos. So there you go, Zero Plush. I particularly don't like picking these up. My wife loves them, so we pick them up, and they do sell. On to the next one. Okay, so here we are in our sunroom / laundry room. Yeah, laundry stacked up just like everything around here. 4th quarter, you know. So this is a holdover area until we get our warehouse done. So it is encroaching into our personal space, but this area is not really used. So Gotta make do with what we have until we can get what we need. All right, so 271's on the bottom. We'll come back into that just in a second. We're looking for a Dr. Seuss The Grinch plush. Sold on eBay for $15.43. Thank you, Nifty, for the offer and the sale. And listed in July. So we'll go ahead and pull that right now. Okay, we found him. He's smaller than I thought. It took a minute to find him. So $15 for this little guy. And yeah, so here he is. He's going off to his new home. Happy holidays from our family to yours. If you're watching this in holiday season, season's greetings. On to the next one. Up next, vintage 1988 Dakin Garfield Pookie plush. I almost passed this one at the bins because I was like, oh, another teddy bear. But then I noticed that it said Garfield on there. And I was just, oh, wow. Don't come across that very often. Sit for 4 months. Sold via Nifty offer. And sold for $41 on eBay. I have to move some stuff out of the way here to get to them. But we'll come back and show you what that guy looks like. Okay, I didn't move anything, I lied. But we're friends here. So don't judge. I did move a few things out of the way to get to this. So here he is. Garfield Needs Me. Pookie. Vintage. Tags in excellent condition. 1983. Sold for $41. So on eBay. Thanks again, Nifty, for sending that offer. Okay, Hasbro My Little Pony Pinkie Pie is up next. 307 is a bottom bin, and I need to rethink my life choices once again. I'll likely continue to do this because $700 in one day. Hard to beat that. So we're going to get that pulled. It sold for $16.01. Listed in July, sold on eBay. And Pinkie Pie My Little Pony. Would I pick it up again? Maybe. So we'll go ahead and show you what that looks like in just a second. Pie's right on top. Thank you so much for the grace. Oh, there he is, Pinkie Pie, or she. So it didn't sell for a lot. We actually started not listed these on platforms and just taking it straight to Whatnot. If you're not familiar with Whatnot, we'll go ahead and put the link in the description. So you can buy or sell there, and get great deals at auction prices. So I would run this on Whatnot for about $3. It sold for $15 on eBay in like 7 months. So the quick nickel, slow dime type of thinking. So Whatnot, we'll go ahead and leave the description. $15 off your first purchase. If you want to become an instant seller on there, I'll leave the link for that too. Your first show, they match you up to, I think, $150. So if you make $150 in sales, Whatnot will match that. So check out Whatnot. Link in the description. And on to the next one. Okay, so the next 4 sales sold so fast that we actually didn't have time to put them away. So one of those being Side-Eye Gorilla Plush. There was a set of 2. If you're not familiar with Side-Eye Gorillas, I'll try to put a snapshot of what that looks like. Sold for $31.99, sold in 2 days, and sold on eBay. The Drake's Penguin Plush, Drake's Cakes, 2024. It is a winter collectible, and sold in 6 days on eBay for $14.99. And again, link here to that. And then T.Y. Snowy, The Adventures of Titan Plush, sold in 11 days on Etsy for $40. Again, here you go. There's what that comp looks like. And then T.Y. Pastel Tie Bunny. This one took a while to process on Etsy. I'm not sure exactly what was going on with the buyer's payment method, but it did eventually go through and was listed for 1 month, and we are behind in putting things away. So that's why it's still in staging. $45 on Etsy, and it's a vintage TY bunny. So yeah, so I want to thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far and you're liking this content, please make sure you like and subscribe. It does really help. Comment with the algorithm, and also will alert you to future videos like this. So appreciate you. Just remember, if you can't be good at it, and we'll catch you on the next one. And $707 in 1 day. Thanks again, Nifty. Paid for itself.